Hello students, in this present video I would like to explain a few organic reactions in the form of organic conversions. This is the second part of the video, and here find that we were discussing formation of derivative of carboxylic acid. So here we can see that preparation of this anhydride from carboxylic acid, it can be done by dehydration. So for that we can use concentrate sulfuric acid with heating or P2O5 and heat, so that we can get anhydride. So ethanoic anhydride from ethanoic acid can be prepared. Now this anhydride, if it is hydrolyzed, then again it returns back to the acid. Next, from acid we can prepare the acid halide. For that we can use here it is acid chloride, so the best reagent is SOCl2. Now from this acid chloride we can go to another derivative of the carboxylic acid, that is the amide. For that we can use ammonia, and by heating with ammonia we can get amide. Now from this acid halide we can also return back to the carboxylic acid, as we know that all the acid derivatives can be converted to the respective carboxylic acid by hydrolysis. So this must be the hydrolysis process. It can be done in presence of alkali. Now next, from this carboxylic acid, if we want to perform a displacement of hydrogen from the alpha carbon, that is alpha substitution with halogen from the carboxylic acid, we can perform the name reaction which is called HVZ reaction. For the reagent is respective halogen in presence of red phosphorus. Now this halogen can be replaced with the cyanide group. For that we can use KCN. Isocyanide is can be formed by using silver cyanide, and KCN gives rise the cyanide. Now this cyanide on hydrolysis can be converted to carboxylic acid. For that we can use, we can hydrolyze. Now next, from this carboxylic acid we can form this calcium salt of carboxylic acid. This can be done by treatment with the base. Respective base is calcium hydroxide. Now the salt of calcium salt of carboxylic acid on dry distillation can be converted into aldehyde and ketone. Here the ethanoic acid can be converted to acetone on dry distillation. Now here in this conversion, in the next conversion, the ketone is converted to tertiary alcohol. For that what we can use, here you can follow that the methyl group is this group is coming in extra. So to bring that group we can use the best reagent as Grignard reagent. So it can be methyl magnesium bromide followed by hydrolysis. The alkyl group present in the Grignard reagent gives rise the corresponding tertiary alcohol. Now from this alcohol we can we can prepare this alkene. It can be done by heating this tertiary alcohol in presence of metallic copper or silver at around 300 degrees Celsius, or simply by dehydration by using concentrate sulfuric acid with heating at 170 degrees Celsius, as well as by heating it with aluminum oxide in presence at around 300 degrees Celsius. Okay, now the acetone that was formed here in the last slide, it can be converted to alcohol. Now ketone converted to alcohol by the process of reduction. So we can use the reducing agent, lithium aluminum hydride can be used. Now follow that this ketone here is converted to an ester. This is a special reaction where we can use a special oxidizing agent, which is a peroxy acid, that gives rise this ester from the ketone. Now here, as I have told you, this can be done by reduction with lithium aluminum hydride. Now from this alcohol which is formed can be converted to alkene again by the process dehydration. For that we can use any dehydration process by using concentrated sulfuric acid at 170 or 300 degrees Celsius and aluminum oxide. Now you can follow that here hydrohalogenation is taking place. So since the bromine is coming in the inside carbon, halogen is coming in the inside carbon, so it must be Markovnikov addition by using HBr. Again you follow that this halide can be converted to alcohol by simple displacement of Br with OH. For that we can use what we can use? We can use aqueous alkali. Now again here from this alcohol we can prepare ketone. Earlier it was from ketone to alcohol, here it is the alcohol to ketone, so that must be an oxidation process. So it can be done by using mild oxidizing agent or by simple dehydrogenation by heating the alcohol, secondary alcohol, with metallic copper or silver at around 300 degrees Celsius. Now you follow that from this alkene here we can convert it into alcohol, which is the alcoholic group is coming at the terminal carbon, and here in this it is coming at the middle carbon. So for that we can go in two steps with anti-Markovnikov addition of hydrogen bromide and then aqueous treatment with aqueous alkali to get this thing, or we can use another process that is called hydroboration oxidation, and the reagent is B2H6 followed by oxidation with peroxide in presence of alkali. And here in this case we can perform oxymercuration, demercuration process, or simple by hydration of alkene to alcohol. So this must be the hydration process. Now come into the next slide. Here the carboxylic acid is converted to an alkane. So follow that. Here what process is going on? This carbon dioxide can be removed by simply performing the decarboxylation reaction. So first of all we can prepare the sodium salt of the acid, and then by heating with soda lime we can get the alkane methane with one carbon less than from the carboxylic acid. Now from methane to alkyl halide, alkyl chloride, it is simple photochemical displacement reaction. Next we can perform Wurtz reaction to prepare ethane from chloroethane, and then again the substitution. You can follow that we can increase the carbon chain in this way, and then the next groups can be taken into the compound. So it is ethyl chloride, and next chloride can be substituted again with OH by aqueous alkali. And now this alcohol that is formed, primary alcohol, it can be converted to aldehyde by oxidation but using mild oxidizing agent, or by simply dehydrogenation, removal of hydrogen. And then this can be converted to carboxylic acid, or rather earlier we have converted aldehyde to acid. Here we can come into the aldehyde from the carboxylic acid, and also from this aldehyde into this compound, which you can follow that this carbon is a chiral carbon and with one carbon extra. So here is a special reagent that we can use, is that formation of cyanohydrin followed by hydrolysis. So cyanohydrin is formed from this aldehyde, that is a CN group will come here, which on hydrolysis gives rise the acid. Now from this acid here we can come into the aldehyde, which is first we can convert into acid halide and then to the aldehyde, which is a special reaction called Rosenband reduction. Okay, then this here it is from the acid again we can prepare this aldehyde by here it is another compound. You can follow that from this alcohol we can prepare this alkane. See that this alcohol is supplying the hydrogen to this Grignard reagent, so the methyl group here getting hydrogen from this alcohol to form this methane. So here you can follow that again the acid can be converted to the aldehyde, and then the aldehyde here converted to this beta hydroxy aldehyde group. A special reaction is taking place. All of you can see that 2 moles of this aldehyde are getting combined to give rise this beta hydroxy aldehyde. It can be done by aldol condensation reaction using simple aqueous alkali. And when this aldol, that is the beta hydroxy aldehyde, is heated, then dehydration takes place to give rise this alpha beta unsaturated aldehyde. So the reagents are first aqueous alkali and then simple heating on dehydration gives rise this aldol condensation product with dehydration, that is alpha beta unsaturated aldehyde. Now you follow that in the next slide. Here it is the primary alcohol, which we have already seen. It can be converted to halide by simple displacement of the OH group with halogen. For the suitable reagent is SOCl2. Now again you can follow that by Wurtz reaction. We can increase the number of carbon in the chain, and here to bring the halogen in the second carbon we can perform what? Photochemical substitution reaction, so that the halogen will come here at this carbon because of formation of more stable free radical where this halogen came. So this must be the product 2-chlorobutane, and again you follow that this Cl can be substituted with OH by using aqueous alkali. Now this secondary alcohol can be converted to ketone, and the ketone can be converted to alcohol. Already in the previous slide we have seen for the conversion of ketone from alcohol we can oxidize by using simple mild oxidizing agent. And here the reduction can be done by lithium aluminum hydride. Now you follow here the alcohol, primary alcohol, can be converted to ether. For that, dehydration from the 2 moles of alcohol can be carried out by using concentrate sulfuric acid at a little bit lower temperature at around 140 degrees Celsius. If we use 170, then alkene will be the product, as it is shown here in the next compound. That is, from ethanol we can prepare ethene. Now this ethene can be converted to chloroethane, and also we can get back to the chloroethane to ethene. We know that the backward process is dehydrohalogenation and the forward process is simply hydrohalogenation. So these are the possible reagents. Okay students, up to this, in the next video we can follow some more reactions. Thank you.